position, please.
Table. That's a good one.
Cue music.
Music cue. Tempo.
Stand for. We are 10 seconds go.
Cue voiceover, please. 10 seconds. Tempo.
Cue host, please.
10-4 voiceover ready. House ready and go.
Ready. In 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 7th Annual Western Canadian Music Awards, as we celebrate the continued growth and successes of our finest recording artists in all genres. With this event, we have established a tradition of collaboration which has made this Western Canadian celebration truly unique. The tradition continues tonight as we recognize the work of our writers, producers, and performers, and discover new artists who will form the lifeblood of our industry in years to come. 2009 marks the 7th year of the Western Canadian Music Alliance, which represents artists from British Columbia, Alberta, Yukon, Saskatchewan, and our host province this year, Manitoba. Tonight's show will feature collaborations and original performances by Lorena McKennitt, L.A. West, Dan Mangan, Delhi to Dublin, Gordy Tendries, Hey Ocean, Library Voices, Paramedic, Record of the Week Club, Rami Mays, The Sheepdogs, Souls in Rhythm, Trio Accord, The Twisters, plus very special tributes to Michael Bublé, James Ennis, Robert Turner, and Lorena McKennitt. Please welcome to the stage your hosts for tonight's 2009 Western Canadian Music Awards, Tim Tamashiro and Andrea Menard.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to the 7th Annual Western Canadian Music Awards. Oh, I wouldn't be complaining, Tim. This
I
guy
know.
owes me.
I'm sorry.
You know why he
You're
owes
making me
me?
puff.
He kept us all waiting. This guy played in Fort McMurray last night,
Such a
6 hours
pain.
north of Edmonton.
Yes.
Drove all night.
Yes.
Flew in this morning to Winnipeg at 6 a.m., drove here, and barely made it.
I'm a rock star.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it made me sweat a little. So he's paying.
I was a little freaked out by it too, but we're here to have a great time with you here at the 7th Annual WCMAs.
At the WMCA.
Yeah, and you can stay at the...
Oh, my. Sing it. All right.
You know
no,
you wanted to do something there. You know you did.
No, we're here. Western Canadian Music Awards in Brandon, first time. Thank you, Brandon. Host committee.
It's a great town.
Did a great job.
Great city.
Yeah. Come on, you brought home the Memorial Cup.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
And you know, there's a lot of performers that have probably performed in this venue, but this is the first time the Western Canadian Music Awards have been here, and it is celebrating its 40 years birthday.
Of
So,
this
yeah.
theater, yes, 40
Yeah.
years. That's pretty exciting. But let's get to the cheap applause now and start talking about provinces individually. How about people from British Columbia? There you go.
What about Saskatchewan? All right.
There
I
was
win.
no football game. That's why they're all here.
Yeah,
That's
and
all.
you're no Rough Rider either, baby.
How about, say, Alberta?
All right. All right, what about the Yukon? Yeah. Oh, see?
Loud and proud. Everybody's cheering for the Yukon tonight.
Everyone should be
Everybody.
cheering for the Yukon. That's a long way.
That's right.
All right. And now, come on. Who's here from?
Manitoba.
All right.
We're here to have a good time.
Yeah, and we just want to do a quick thanks for all the sponsors and volunteers and all that. You know that it takes a lot of work. So we thank you. They're in the program and on the screen tonight. You'll be seeing them. So thank you.
Yes, give them a big round of applause right now. And This evening, folks, we have something really interesting. There was this little experiment that took place called Record of the Week Club.
In Winnipeg.
Have you heard of this? In Winnipeg. So here's this fella, nice fella. He's standing backstage. He's going to come out here in a second. His name is Mike Pitkow. Pitkow, right? And Mike put together this challenge where he gathered individual musicians together. Strangers, really. And he put them together and he says, okay, tonight you're going to write a song and record it. We're going to mix it overnight. And the very next day, we're going to make it available digitally. Cool experiment, right? But,
I mean, the songs actually turned out so well. And they did this over 16 weeks or something like that.
16 weeks, that's right.
And so the songs turned out so well that they made a compilation CD, which is nominated here tonight.
Which is very cool.
So we thought, okay, how good are these songs? Let's see if they can do it in 2 hours. So we got them. Mike, why don't you come on out here, Mike?
Hey,
Petco.
Mike, come on out here, and you can help explain this a little bit better. Here's Mike Petco.
Come on out.
Mike Petco.
So we've got a little room. Yeah, we've got a little room downstairs, kind of like the cave, I like to call it, where you're going to bring in some people together.
We've got some people.
And by the end of the show, you're going to have a song for us, yeah?
We're going to have a song.
They're going to perform it for us.
And they're going to perform it live. So you have how many musicians?
6.
And you're going to choose a theme right now.
Yes.
And you're going to go down and write the damn song.
Yes, we are.
Well done.
Can you tell us what the theme is?
No.
They haven't come up with it yet. Come on.
Haven't come up with it yet. Can it include the word Andrea?
No.
He just was going through
I'll
his
have
bank.
one
He's going,
yet.
what do you rhyme with Andrea? What do you rhyme with Andrea?
Someone,
well, you know
anyone,
what?
challenge.
Good luck. Good luck doing it. We're going to be
All
checking
right,
in with the
thanks.
Record of the Week Club throughout the night tonight. But in the meantime,
Well, let's get on with our show. You know, this year we have a very special artist being inducted in our Hall of Fame. And this award is being presented by Factor, the foundation to assist Canadian talent on records. Now,
give him a round of
let's hear it.
applause. Great support.
Now, we would like to ask Lieutenant Colonel David Kennedy, the commanding officer of the Canadian Armed Forces 435 Transport and Rescue Squadron in Winnipeg, to help us with this very special presentation. Sir,
Sir,
come on out.
here he comes. Give him a nice round of applause. Make him feel welcome.
Lieutenant Colonel David Kennedy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's my distinct honor this evening to introduce a woman who has done much for Celtic music, both in Canada and around the world. Her talent is undeniable, but it's much more than the music that makes this woman so special. She has been a leader for the independent music industry in this country. She has been a protector of intellectual property rights. She is a songwriter, she is a multi-instrumental performer, and she is a producer, a manager, and a publisher. But she's much more than all of that. Lorena McKennett was born and raised in Morden, Manitoba. But her legacy and talent has spanned the globe. And beyond the music, both in her home, in her community, and throughout this great country, she has given back so much more. She is committed to making the water a safer place to work and to play. Lorena McKennett is the honorary colonel of 435 Transport and Rescue Squadron, the squadron I have the great honor to command at this point in time. Her connection with the squadron was through the foundation of the Cook Reese Memorial Fund following the tragic drowning death of her fiancé, his brother, and a close friend. 435 Transport and Rescue Squadron is responsible for search and rescue operations from the Canada-US border, the Alberta-BC border, through to the mid part of Ontario and all the way to the North Pole. We're also responsible for air-to-air refueling operations and air mobility operations, both domestically and abroad. The organization that Lorena founded is training and equipping civilian rescue and recovery operations And this organization has raised over $4 million and has made a tremendous impact in that. In addition to her work with the squadron and the foundation, she has contributed immensely to local charities, local community, and national organizations, allowing us to benefit from her gifts of music, art, and downright common sense. We've prepared a short video of her accomplishments, so let's roll that tape.
Canadian singer-composer Lorena McKenna is the quintessential artist of this millennium. She is self-managed, produces her own recordings, and runs her own internationally successful record label, Quinlan Road. In a recording career spanning more than 2 decades, McKenna's eclectic Celtic music has won critical acclaim worldwide and has achieved gold, platinum, and multi-platinum sales awards in 15 countries across 4 continents.
When in the springtime of the year, when the trees are crowned with leaves.
Born in Morden, Manitoba, Lorena moved to Stratford, Ontario in 1981, and her recording career was launched in 1985 with the album Elemental, which was recorded in a single week with loans from her bank and her mother.
Certainly her first record was basically a traditional, largely Irish, acoustic, simple recording.
Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free.
In the early years of Quinlan Road, Lorena ran the label operations from her kitchen table, selling recordings by mail order and later producing her own concert tours across the country. Her third recording, Parallel Dreams, was one of the most successful independent releases ever issued in Canada. It featured Lorena's original lyrics and marked her evolution beyond the traditional boundaries of Celtic music. Lorena's writing in her fourth album, The Visit, took on the form of musical historical travel writing, which resulted in a multi-million selling success around the world, achieving 5 times platinum certification for sales of over 500,000 copies in Canada and sales of over 1 million copies in the US. Lorena's fifth album was released in 1994, again self-produced, but this time boasting an exotic palette of instrumentation. The Mask and Mirror sold several million copies worldwide as it followed the paths of inspiration from Ireland to the Middle East. Lorena's first full project, recorded at Peter Gabriel's Real World Studios in England, was a 5-track EP called A Winter Garden, which featured musical collaborations between McKenna, her touring band, and an international cast of guest artists. This was followed by The Book of Secrets, which was written and researched all over the world. Following its release in 1997, it would go on to sell several million copies and deliver the North American hit single, The Mummers Dance.
So they joined their hands and danced round in circles and in rows. And so the journey of the night descends when all the shades are gone.
McKenna's seventh studio recording continued her musical travel writing as an ancient muse conjured up a wide world's worth of human stories that are as unique as they are unforgettable. She also recorded the material for A Midwinter Night's Dream at Peter Gabriel's Real World Recording Studio, following a highly successful European tour, with McKenna providing vocals as well as piano, accordion, and harp accompaniment. Over 14 million albums sold worldwide of her catalog spanning 8 studio recordings. She's performed for the Queen and Prince Philip, among other royal guests and dignitaries. She's a multiple Juno Award winner. She's won Billboard's International Achievement Award and has received both the Order of Manitoba and the Order of Canada.
Why do you go through all this trouble of touring and performing? And I think that it really goes back to that feast analogy, or that food analogy, or that sharing, that for me the whole process does not feel complete unless you've been able to share it with other people.
Lorena founded the Cook Reeves Memorial Fund for Water Search and Safety in 1998 and has raised nearly $4 million for initiatives in the fields of water safety education and research. She founded the Falstaff Family Center, and she established the Three Oaks Foundation, both charitable bodies which give money to cultural, environmental, historical, and family groups. She's an honorary colonel of the Canadian Armed Forces 435 Transport and Rescue Squadron in Winnipeg. To recognize and celebrate all of these accomplishments, the Western Canadian Music Alliance is pleased to welcome Lorena McKenna into the Western Canadian Music Hall of Fame.
By purple mountains, round every bend, our roads lead to you. There is no journey's end.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Lorena McKenna.
Where tips the rocky highland of Sleuthwood in the lake, there lies a leafy island where flapping herons wake. The drowsing water rats, there we've hid our furry thoughts, full of berries and of rather stolen cherries. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than he can understand. Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim grey sands with light, by far our farthest Rosses we footed all the night, weaving golden dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon lowing of the calves on the warm hillside, of the cattle on the hall, sing peace into his breast, or see the brown eyes bob round and round the oatmeal chest, for he comes the human child to the waters and the wild, with the fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. One of the most amazing gifts that has come out of the shores of Ireland, besides its music, has been its extraordinary poetry. And this next song is a poem of Patrick Kavanagh's called Raglan Road. Raglan Road, on an autumn day, I saw him first and knew that his dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rule. I saw the danger, and yet I walked along the enchanted way, and I sad left grief be falling leaf at the ending of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the ledge of a deep ravine that can be seen the world's passions pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making toys, and I not making hay, for I love too much by such and such his happiness thrown away. I gave him the gifts of the mind. I gave him the secret sight that's known to all the artists who have known true gods of scent and time. With word and tint I never did stint. I gave him reams of princess what ghosts mean. I see him walking now, away from me so quickly, like reason must allow that I had ruled not as I should, a creature made of clay. When the angels, the clay hears his wings at the dawn of the day. Well, thank you very, very much, I must say, before I say anything. It's been one of the most wonderful, incredible privileges of my life to be a part of the squadron. But thank you very, very much for this incredible honor. I attribute any success that I have to a very collective effort. It doesn't just ride on my shoulders alone. And to all those numerous people, I'd like to thank you very much for contributing to all of this. And here's to the music and here's to the muse. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Lorena McKenna.
Wow. Well deserved.
That was a real treat, wasn't it? That
Well
was a real
deserved.
treat. And it sounded heavenly backstage too.
I know. Can't imagine what it sounded
Wow.
like out here.
Is that what heaven tastes like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Well, tonight we're going to explain kind of how the night's going to go now for you, okay? We're going to start getting into the festivities, so to speak. The show format tonight is a format that has worked really, really well for the WCMAs in past years. So we're going to do the exact same thing again. This year, we're giving 2 awards away at the exact same time, okay? So you're going to hear 2 categories being named, and we're going to be giving away those 2 awards at the same time. It saves speed, gets you off your butts, into the party afterwards faster. And
And we're also going to double up the number of performances. So we're going to have 2 performers playing together who've never met, never played together before, but it's the Western Canadian Music Awards idea of getting more performers on the stage for you to listen to. So twice the talent on this stage, twice the,
It's
we're
really
going to just
cool.
go twice the show, go twice as fast.
it's
right?
really cool. Yeah, it's very cool.
All right, so on to the first 2. All right. Okay, please welcome the mayor of Brandon, Dave Burgess, and with him one of the leaders behind the scenes who helped bring the WCMAs to Brandon. Please welcome Mayor Burgess and Aaron Brown of Brandon First.
Thanks very much. I can't see a single soul out there, but I'm pleased to be here tonight with one of the most enthusiastic and best supporters of our city of Brandon. So it's a pleasure to be out here tonight to greet you to Brandon. And I want to hear from you. How have you enjoyed our city? We're very pleased to have you here. It's been great having, of course, all the performers, family members, supporters, and of course, people that just love music. And it's just made our city fantastic for this week. I think for the 1 week of the year, we're the best place in the entire country for music of every type. So thank you very much, and we're really pleased to have you here today.
Absolutely. I agree completely with you, Dave, and I mean, you left out the part where you ordered this weather just for this event too, so thank you. On behalf of Brandon First and the host committee of the city, I want to thank everybody who helped us bring this event to our city, and a big thank you to the WCMA office staff, Darcy and Rick and Melissa, who have been working with us nonstop to bring this to Brandon. We really enjoyed the 3 days of music in downtown Brandon. It was a lot of fun. It was a big hit, and of course it was really good for business. And I mean, business, you know, but it was terrific. Thank you.
Good. So now we get to roll the tapes for the nominees for the Outstanding Pop Recording of the Year and Outstanding World Music Recording of the Year.
Good luck.
The nominees for Outstanding Pop Recording of the Year, presented by Astral Media, are Carly Rae Jepsen, Tug of War. Hey Ocean, It's Easier to Be Somebody Else. J.P. Ho, The Dear John Letters. Mariana's Trench, Masterpiece Theater. Record of the Week Club, Record of the Week Club. The Awkward Stage, Slimming Mirrors, Flattering Lights.
And the nominees for Outstanding World Recording of the Year are Delhi to Dublin, Delhi to Dublin. Electrip, A Musical Journey. Fito Garcia, Mi Bajo Rumbero. Calabai, Hopax and Baniacs. Tanya Tagak, Auk.
For the first winner of 2009, the winner for Outstanding Pop Recording of the Year is Mariana's Trench.
Mariana's Trench.
Mariana's Trench. Oh, I'm sorry.
And the outstanding, and the winner for the World Recording of the Year is Delhi to Dublin. Congratulations.
Come on up, folks.
Come on up, everybody.
Don't
Come on up, you
patronize.
winners.
I realize I'm losing and this is my real life. I'm half asleep and I am wide awake.
Well done. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Congratulations. Come on over.
Oh, you guys
Hi.
stand. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff.
Stay over here, guys.
Would anybody like to say something before I Kanye West your ass?
We were planning on doing that to the other artists, actually.
Thank you. Honestly, actually, I didn't think we were gonna win this. We never win things at award shows. So, really, thank you so much, and thank you to all the other people that are in the categories. I was actually kind of rooting for Carly Rae Jepsen. So, thanks everybody.
All right. Delhi to Dublin, you guys won. What can you say?
We feel pretty much the same way as Mariana's Trench. We don't really win stuff, so thanks a lot for supporting all the people out there. We'd like to thank our friends and our family, all the people who support us in our shows. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Congratulations. Thanks.
Congratulations, our first award's out of the way.
Go head off that way. Our first ones, we're going to have everyone move on that one. Congratulations.
We are backstage with the victorious Mariana's Trench enjoying their victorious chocolate cake. You guys are being all humble in the hallway. You were talking about how you're surprised you won. Come on, if there was one category to bet the house on, it was you guys. Thoughts?
Honestly, we really didn't think that. I totally thought, I thought Carly had really good chances, and I was rooting for Carly. I thought any of the artists had more of a running than we did, honestly. What were you going to say there, Mike?
I just lost a fortune making bets against people that we were going to lose. I figured 20 grand I was in for sure, but I'm down a lot.
You've had an incredible...
We're going to start touring a lot.
Yeah. You had an incredible 2009. It's a pretty good way to cap it off. Yeah.
Yeah, the year's not over yet.
We got a lot more on the go.
Yeah, we got another tour coming up and stuff, and we're gonna put this. We're gonna put it on top of our guitar amps. No, we're gonna put it on top of it. You got whipped cream on your lip there, but that's the whipped cream of a victor.
Yes.
Someone told me back in the day that to record a really good guitar sound in the studio, you can take a WCMA or a Juno and just put it on top of your amp, and it all of a sudden sounds better. So I'm gonna be taking this to my studio in Vancouver and putting it right on top of the console, hoping that everything that comes out of the console sounds that much better now.
It's funny, I heard the exact same thing about chocolate cake.
It's true. Somebody told me if you want your guitar to sound better, just have another piece of cake.
Yeah.
All right, thanks you guys. Congratulations.
Thank
we are
you.
backstage at the 2009 Western Canadian Music Awards in Brandon, Manitoba.
They've been waiting patiently in the hall. Now we have them here. It is Delhi to Dublin. Caught you guys this weekend. Unbelievable tea. So give us a little lowdown on this group. You just won world recording. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's been an amazing experience this last couple of days being in Brandon. And I guess we started about 3.5 years ago. This is the first thing that we've ever won.
Well, enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And you are performing tonight, correct?
We're performing at the closing.
Yes.
With the other the French Canadian band.
Okay, so what's been your favorite moment besides winning this award throughout this WCMA thing?
Probably winning the award. It's been pretty cool being in Brandon, and we missed the summer in Vancouver. It was a hot summer in Vancouver. We were out east where it was raining, so it's hot and sunny in Brandon, and being here and being around all these other musicians and meeting all sorts of people, blazing with them, that's been great.
Okay, well, you know what? You are going to have to wait till the end of the show. You have to see these guys. So don't go away. There's still more to come on the WCMAs. It's Delhi to Dublin. Don't forget that name. Delhi to Dublin.
Up next, everybody, are the Roots categories. Roots categories, and here to present the next award is our local music critic, Glenn Parker from the Brandon Sun.
And accompanying him, representing one of our presenting sponsors from Manitoba Film and Music, please say hello to Tana Scott and Glenn Parker.
Here they are.
Thank you. Hi, good evening. It's great to see the awards return back to Manitoba, the last time in 2004, so we've been able to share a wealth of talent. I'd also like to take this opportunity to, on behalf of Manitoba Film and Music, to thank the province of Manitoba and the Minister of Culture, Heritage, Tourism and Sport for the province, the Honourable Eric Robinson. And also here tonight, the Chair of Manitoba Film and Music, David Dandino. Thank you both for your support.
Right on. I would have to concur on behalf of the Brandon Sun. We've enjoyed some outstanding music this past 3 days, more than we have in years, and we're really thrilled with how it worked out within our local clubs. We're here to present the award for the Roots, Outstanding Roots Solo Recording presented by Brandon Sun.
And Outstanding Roots Recording by a duo or group presented by Manitoba Film and Music. So let's let the tape roll and see the nominees.
The nominees for Outstanding Roots Solo Recording presented by the Brandon Sun are Dan Mangan, Robot Cheering, Jeff Berner, Klezmer Mongrels, Ndidi Onokulu, The Contradictor, Rami Mays, Aching in Your Bones, Steve Dawson, Waiting for the Lights to Come Up.
And the nominees for Outstanding Roots Recording by a Duo or Group presented by Manitoba Film and Music are Chic Gamine, Chic Gamine, Oh My Darling, Oh My Darling, Scott Nolan, Receiver Reflector, The Deep Dark Woods, Winter Hours, The Ducks, Fast Paced World.
The winner is, for Outstanding Solo Roots Recording presented by the Brandon Sun, Rami Mays.
That's good. That's Manitoba girl. And the winner of Outstanding Roots Recording by a duo or group presented by Manitoba Film and Music is The Deep Dark Woods for Winter Hours.
Come on down, you guys.
Where are you guys?
Creeps into my veins
There's Robbie.
like a steady pulsing light.
All the way down.
I'm sleeping through the days, I'm up all hours of the night.
Can't you hear the willows weeping? Can't you hear them as they moan? They're taking.
Congratulations. Is this your first award?
No.
Really? So you're a previous winner?
Yeah, you didn't do your research, eh?
I didn't do any research.
I see that.
Yeah.
I work for CBC. They can't afford research.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Actually, I think I won for this with my last album here at the WCMAs as well. Yeah.
Yes,
Well, thanks
you-
so much,
yes,
everyone.
you did, Rami.
Appreciate it. Super cool.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thanks. The rest of the guys couldn't make it, but yeah, thanks a lot.
Were you expecting this? Come on, this is from my hometown.
I don't know. But yeah, thanks to Steve and Ken and the rest of the guys. Thanks.
All right, well, congratulations, guys. Thank you. Well done, Rami.
We have now created a new category where you win a beer. And Winnipeg rocks. Congratulations, Rami.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is, and it's pretty cool you've got a dress on too.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes I can be a girl too.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But we were talking. We said it's your year. You're kind of the little star here, and cap it all off with the award.
Yeah, it's cool. I liked how that guy said, so this is your first award. And I was like, no. But this is actually the first award, like I've never made it to the WCMAs yet. So this is the first award I got to really get excited about and get, be on the side stage and kind of wait for it. It was pretty exciting, actually. I didn't expect it to be so exhilarating, the whole thing. It was really cool, really cool.
Who gets more excited, yourself when you win an award, or your family?
Well, I texted my mom right away.
Oh.
So I know that she's probably, my daughter's probably just, I don't know what time it is. What time it is?
At the same time.
Oh, it's about 9 or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't think what time. So my daughter's probably still out. Yeah, so they're probably pretty excited.
Okay, so say hi.
Hi, Ashley.
Rami Mays, Roots solo, and you still have songwriter to come up.
I do.
Who knows? We might be talking again.
That'd be cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
The WCMAs continue right here in Brandon, Manitoba.
You've been sleeping.
She's a pistol.
You're half asleep.
She scared me, actually, a little bit.
She scares a lot of folks.
She's very cool, very cool.
Very.
It's time for our first musical collaborations. Are you ready to hear some music? Yeah.
All right, well, both our next performers are nominees tonight. BC's Hey Ocean hails from Vancouver Island. Their amazing vocals and musicianship and songwriting have attracted some very cool international attention. So you're going to be hearing good things from them.
And also from BC, we have Dan Mangan. He's an incredible singer-songwriter making a buzz from Austin to Australia. He covers a lot of territory. And he does a lot of Canadian tours in between. So please welcome Dan Mangan and Hey Ocean.
I got out of bed today, swear to God couldn't see my face. I got out of bed today, staring at a ghost who forgot to float away. Didn't have all that much to say, couldn't even tell me his own name. And where'd my body go? Oh, where'd my body go? Africa, Mexico. Oh, where'd my body go? Where'd my body go? Oh, have you seen my ghost? Seen my ghost, seen my ghost. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Staring at the ground. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Seen my ghost, seen my ghost. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Sick of those goddamn clouds. I use some kind of medicine, man. Cut the demons out of my head. You can't kill something that's already dead, so leave my soul alone. I don't need no surgery. Take those nerves away from me. Just wanna die in my own body. A ghost just needs a home. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Seen my ghost, seen my ghost. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Staring at the ground. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Seen my ghost, seen my ghost. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Sick of those goddamn clowns. La 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 la. 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 Oh, have you seen my ghost? Seen my ghost, seen my ghost. Oh, have you seen my ghost? Sick of those goddamn clouds.
Holy smokes!
What a cool,
Wow,
cool
congrats.
collaboration.
Dan Mangan said he was
Man.
going to write a song with Andrea in it. Thanks, Dan.
Is he really?
Yes.
He just needed a campfire.
I know.
Kumbaya. Well, I think we're off to a pretty good start so far, hey? So far, so good.
Lorena McKenna.
Yeah, Lorena McKenna. We gave some hardware away. And let's see, what's next?
Well, we have a few years ago, the WCMA board introduced a new category, the International Achievement Award. Now, the purpose of this award is to acknowledge the incredible success that some of our leading Western Canadian artists are enjoying without taking away the opportunity to recognize new artists.
That's right. So basically, these artists, lots of the times, they're international stature, and they would dominate the awards. So we wanted to have some sort of a way for them to be recognized and recognize their outstanding achievements. So basically, what we decided to do is the WCMA's created a new category, and they're pleased to provide this special recognition to Michael Bublé.
Woo! Let's roll the
Let's
tape.
take a look.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I am feeling good.
Michael Bublé has enjoyed one of the fastest ascents in Canadian music history. His last international tour was one of the top-grossing concert tours worldwide in 2008, selling over 1.4 million tickets and delivering 145 sold-out shows.
River running free.
Bublé honed his skills as a showman through years of performing in numerous hotel lounges and smoky bars in Canada.
You know how I feel.
A chance connection with David Foster in 2000 resulted in his self-titled debut album, which was an international smash, going top 10 in the UK, achieved worldwide commercial success, selling more than 5.5 million copies and remaining on the Billboard Tradition Year Responsible, released in 2007 by 143 Reprise Records, was an even bigger success, reaching #1 on the Canadian album, Billboard, as well as Australian and European charts. Featuring songs from different eras, the album debuted at #2 on the Billboard Top 200 and rose to #1 in its second week, selling nearly 2 million copies in the U.S. alone.
You think you know me well, well, you don't know me.
In Australia, the album debuted in the top position, leading to 5 sold-out shows at the Sydney Opera House and earning Bublé the distinction of being the best-selling artist of the decade in Australia.
Thank you so much to the WCMAs and the Board of Governors for bestowing this honor upon me. I love winning things so much. Honestly, if you think this doesn't make me a more egotistical person, you're crazy, because I'm going to stand and look in the mirror tonight and just say, God, you're so good, Michael, you did it. I'm thrilled that I could be a part of this. Again, I wish I could be there. If I seem nervous, I'm not. It's just that I keep waiting for Kanye West to come up and ruin my speech here. I can just see him saying something like, you know what, Ron Sexsmith should have won this. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you dearly, and your support means a lot to me. God bless you. Good night.
Congratulations, Michael.
Congratulations, Buble. It's okay to call him by his last name.
I'm your man. What? Our next...
She's your man.
I've always wanted to sing that. Come on.
Yeah.
Our next presenters are here to help present the awards for the jazz and blues categories.
This gentleman has a great business. He's now known as one of the largest merchandise companies on the prairies, and he has a great name, Tim. Tim Neufeld from House of Bands.
And with him, representing the sponsor of the jazz category, Manitoba Lotteries, please welcome your MLA, Drew Caldwell.
Thanks a lot. It's great to be here. Merchandising has increasingly become an important part of an artist's journey, and it's been exciting to be a part of that journey.
It's been a great weekend here in Brandon. The talent that has been on display in our community has been second to none, and I really want to thank the volunteers, staff, the folks that have put on the WCMAs in Brandon. It's been a great weekend. I would also be remiss if I didn't give a plug for the hometown here. We've got a great jazz festival, the Brandon Folk Music and Art Festival, and those of you who were downtown, there was some great talent downtown all weekend long. There's a historic redevelopment of the Strand Theater in downtown Brandon that's underway right now. It's a really exciting development for Brandon to create a permanent performance arts venue in our historic core area. So just giving a plug for the hometown here.
I am here to present the award for Outstanding Blues Recording of the Year.
And I will be presenting the award for Outstanding Jazz, which is appropriate again because we've got a great jazz program at Brandon University. So let's roll the tape.
The nominees for Outstanding Blues Recording, presented by House of Bands, are Agnostic Mountain Gospel Choir, $10,000. Amos Garrett, Get Way Back, a tribute to Percy Mayfield. Big Dave McLean, Acoustic Blues, Got 'Em From the Bottom. John Lee Sanders, Bucket Full of Blues. The Twisters, Come Out Swingin'.
And the nominees for Outstanding Jazz Recording of the Year, presented by Manitoba Lotteries, are the Brennan Brothers, The Throwdown. Gerald Dubik, The Maverick. Mark DeYoung, The Unknown. The October Trio, Looks Like It's Going to Snow. The Peggy Lee Band, New Code. Rubin de Toledo, The River.
Blues recording of 2009 is Big Dave McLean.
Outstanding Jazz Recording for this year, Gerald Dubik.
Big Dave McLean, Gerald Dubik.
Somebody else is coming down to answer on his
I recognize
behalf.
this guy. Come on down.
He's handsome.
Only one? Hi.
Sometimes I feel that we could fly.
That would be for Gerald Dubik, and I am receiving the award on behalf of Gerald, which is great. Gerald would like to thank Chris, Jesse, and Brad for their great playing and musicality on his performance, and thanks also to Barry Allen and the Alberta Foundation for the Arts. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Holger Peterson accepting on behalf.
Thanks, Tim. Unfortunately, Dave can't be here tonight. He's in PEI performing on this amazing tour that includes 100 dates across Canada. He's kind of making history as a blues artist doing that, yeah. So unfortunately, he can't be here, but he'd like to thank everybody involved with the record. I'm very fortunate that my label, Stony Plain Records, was involved in releasing the record. Dave's mother of 92 years old played piano on one of the tracks, and I know he wants to thank her. Richard Flohill, publicist. All of the other nominees, part of the great blues family across Canada, Factor, and also Manitoba Film and Music. Thank you very much.
We come off this way, Holger. There you go. Yeah. Cha-cha. Moving on now, we're into the categories of...
musical collaboration.
There's a way.
More music.
It's more music, yes. Nominated in the blues category and featuring David Horrell, a master harmonica player. He plays the tin sandwich. The Twisters are now considered one of Canada's very, very best blues bands.
And performing with the Twisters is one of the Yukon Territory's finest musicians, who also played earlier today at the SoCan Songwriter in the Round session. Please welcome Gordy Tentrees and the Twisters.
Everything is so hard in the faded line. You're just screaming murder, yeah, you got no fight. Howling in the cold skin, heart stuck to the floor. You can hear his footsteps just passing by your door. There's no one there to help you. You think what you can do. That's it, and you're smiling when the devil talks to you. Shade of red, right with the voice right in your head, just drowning in your river. You think what you can do. That's it, and you're smiling when the devil talks to you. Every choice up in heaven, there's a party going on. Will they just ride home, one of their own? I say, yeah, there's a party going on. They are dancing in the kingdom. All the angels can be on. Will they just ride home? Their own, I say, yeah, there's a party going on. No more pain or suffering, no more tears to cry, no more heartache or misery, no more mountains to climb. They are dancing up in heaven. There's a party going on. Well, it's just right on one of their own. I say, yeah, there's a party going on. Well, it's just right on one of their own. I say, yeah, there's a party going on. I say, yeah, there's a party going on. I said, there's a people party going on. my Jesus told, take me home. We're gonna rock from this day on. We're gonna jump out, we're gonna shout up in heaven, ain't no doubt. Come on, people, get on board. We're going home to see our Lord. Come on, people, we're gonna party going on.
The Twisters and Gordon Tantries, folks. That was hot. That was hot.
That was fun.
Dancing backstage.
Man,
I know.
everybody was dancing backstage.
I know, they were.
That's the way you have a party. You having fun? That's fun.
All right.
Isn't that great? It's time to bring out our next guest presenters. Reverend Captain Dwayne Boss is with the Canadian Forces. He's an ordained minister. Soon he's going to be deploying to Afghanistan to serve as a chaplain for a Canadian team in Kandahar. And he's here to present the award for Contemporary Christian and Gospel Recording.
And with him is the president of the local Brandon House Committee, who has worked tirelessly to bring our awards show to Brandon. Please welcome Randy McDonald and Captain Dwayne Boss.
Well, it's a great time to be here. And on behalf of the base in Shiloh and all our deploying soldiers, Brandon has been an awesome support. So thank you, Brandon. Yes. And we keep them in our thoughts and prayers, of course, as they're heading overseas. And I will be doing so as well.
And I'm Randy McDonald. I'm actually the chair of the host committee. I'm going to be presenting the Outstanding Children's Recording. Just before I do that, I would like to thank all the good folks on our committee who've worked for almost a year now to help do our part to put this great weekend together. Vic Falk is our transportation guru, and it was probably one of his folks that you met at the airport when you touched down in Winnipeg. Since then, he's been shuttling folks around, making sure you get to the different venues and the sound checks and all of that sort of thing. Also to Frank McGuire, he's our media man, and he's put us front and center in Brandon and has kept us there for a long time. Matt Duboff, 130 volunteers plus, and he's managed to coordinate them and get them working where they want to work and with who they want to work. And it's everything from venue managers to cashiers to the good folks in the black T-shirts at every venue who've been moving backline around and putting it where it's supposed to be when it's supposed to be. So there's a big job there. Also, Tom Crook, who's a little busy right now. He's backstage. He's our festival coordinator and very busy with our 7 venues. Esther Bryan from the city of Brandon, and of course she does very, very good work with sponsorship. And finally, I know you just met her, it's Erin Brown from a little organization called Brandon First, which is why we're all here on a beautiful September night to celebrate. So if you could put your hands together, a warm round of applause for all the volunteers. It wouldn't be possible without them, and yay, Brandon, and we're modest too, yes.
I'm pleased to be presenting the awards for Outstanding Christian Gospel.
And of course, the children's recording, so let's roll the tape.
The nominees for Outstanding Children's Recording are Alphabet Soup, You're It, Bob's and Lolo, Action Packed, Lulu et la Moto, Fête de la Musique, Lulu and the Tomcat, Fossil Rock, Will Stroke, My Backyard.
And the nominees for Outstanding Contemporary Christian Gospel Recording of the Year are Corey Doak, No Sudden Movements, Sam Dunn, Freedom's Last Lost Mile, Steve Bell, Devotion, Trip Meter, The End of Everything We Are, Tuesday Bloom, Tuesday Bloom.
The winner for the children's recording is Bob's and Lolo.
And the winner for Contemporary Christian Gospel is Steve Bell for Devotion.
Cheer each other on, having lots of fun.
Well, congratulations. You're accepting on behalf of Steve Bell.
I am. I'm his lowly little drummer. But yeah, Steve asked me to thank basically his team at Signpost, Dave Zaglinski, Faye and Tim, and everybody involved in that project. And thank you from Steve.
And you're also accepting on behalf of Bob's and Lolo.
Yeah. My name's Will Strode. I'm a friend of Bob's and Lolo from Vancouver. They asked me to accept the award should they win, and they did win. So they wanted to thank their families, their partners, and their producer, Mario Vieira. They also wanted to thank the WCMAs for the honor. So thanks on their behalf.
Congratulations, both of you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck in Canada. Congratulations to the winners, the big winners.
Now, before we kind of move on,
Yes.
don't you think we should check down into the cave?
Yeah, are you curious what's happening down there
What
with
do
the
you
Record
think?
of the Week
Record
Club?
of the Week, gang.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we? Should we check to see
Sean
how they're doing?
McKay is our intrepid reporter downstairs in the doldrums. Oh, there he is. See him
Can we
there on
see
the screen.
hi?
Yeah. Hi, Sean.
Tim, Andrea, how are we doing up there?
We're
So
doing
far, so
great.
good.
Excellent.
How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing down here. And what an amazing theater this is. I'm down in the basement. This is the woodwork area, the scene shop. We're surrounded by wood chips and building blocks and strange-looking mushrooms. And what a fitting environment.
Don't eat that.
What a fitting environment for this project to happen. The next 2 hours, these 5 musicians have come together. And, hey, let's write a song.
Where are they?
Seems easy, right? Right over to my left here. Take a look.
Okay.
Great group of guys. Great group of guys. I got Matt on the keyboards, Mike's on the guitar. How's it going, guys? Sky's on the
Get to
bass.
work.
Young lady on the drums over there's Joanna.
Hi.
That's Leroy Staggart and Andrew here on the keyboards. And wow, how's it going, guys? Please, let's hear a little sample. How's it going so far?
Oh, a sample.
Wow. Sean?
Yeah.
Sean.
Oh, yes. It was.
Oh, that's talent. Woo!
As we stand here speechless and in wonder of the talent that is going into the session down there, we're going to let you continue on with honing it and just trimming it down to the final
just
piece.
Check back with us.
We will
later.
check back for sure.
We will. Okay.
Excellent. It sounds
Is it the
great
cave?
so far.
Thanks, guys. Mon Dieu. Okay.
They're eating some of them mushrooms.
Show.
Them big mushrooms went right to their head. There you go.
All right. So on to our next performers. We're back to some music. More music. Now, both of these performers were nominated in the category for Outstanding Urban Recording.
And both these artists are from Alberta. And yeah. Alberta is known for its rhythm. So please put your hands together and welcome from Calgary, Souls and Rhythm, and also Paramedic.
All right. Give it up.
If you're ready to get down with this now, then put your hands up. If you're ready to get down with this now, then put your hands up. If you're ready to get down with this now, then put your hands up. Souls and Rhythm, Paramedic, y'all. This is how we.
I've got this heart, I've got this hands, got this voice, I've got this plan.
this body to fight in love. Got this world I'm dreaming of, but I got this worry on my mind. Got this clock that's killing time. Got this leaders preaching hate. I got to vote but not to say. So I got this game I'm gonna play. Got this noise I'm gonna make. Cause got this smile up on my face. Because I've got another day. I'll just briefly faded out. Don't make the mistake that you smell blood is only doubt. I can't stop, I'm on a roll, cause I just found out what there is to live for. Now I've gotta say, your body the script. I'm addicted to this thing, I can't resist another day.
Go, jazzier than most, going coast to coast. Gotta be doing what we doing to make it right. Stepping up into a dream, creative like FP. Those who ain't down, vacate the scene. I've got a severe allergy to the lack of energy in our drum machine reality. There's bound to be some cats who still believe and still receive transmissions from the mothership. But they don't slip, looking down with the answer. What is it? It ain't about a hit, it's all about dancing like you having a fit. I ain't about to, I ain't about to quit. No, 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 so don't stop moving, never stop moving. Oh, keep loving what we doing, here we go again.
I can't stop, I'm on the roll, cause I just found out what there is to live for. Now I've gotta say, embodying the script, I've got so much. Oh, baby, you're listening now, my pocket's empty, I'm richer than sin. You can count the roads on which I've been. If I make all I got as I make this trip, I'm addicted to this thing, I can't resist another day. I've got this, I use the hands I've got.
Use this voice I got.
And if I should stop, you can use the ones you want to please remind me what I know I've got is.
Yo, you know we're showing and proving. Ain't nobody leaving till the whole crowd moving. Paramedic in, soul's a rhythm now. This is just how we hit it now. Yo, put your hands up, everybody now. Just put your hands up, everybody now. Just put your hands up.
Whoa. I can't stop, I'm on a roll, cause I just found out what there is to live for. Now I've gotta say, embody the script, I've got so much. Oh, baby, you're listening now, my pocket's empty, I'm richer than sin. You can run the roads on which I've been. If I made all I got as I make this trip, I'm addicted to this thing, I can't resist another day. I got this.
Peace.
Check that out.
Wow, soul's a rhythm.
Yeah.
Woo! That was hot.
You should see what happens backstage when you get the artists come to see. It's great because they come and they collaborate with each other and they really push each other to new places. And everybody backstage is like dancing and having a good time. So if anybody wants to get drunk with us,
Come on backstage.
yeah, well, I don't know, no, I can't go there. It's time to switch gears here a little bit. It's nice to see all the great Western Canadian artists and the Canadian records that have been released this last year. I know my collection grows leaps and bounds practically every day. It's great.
Mine does too.
Yeah, and our next artist works in a whole different type of a collection, and it's a collection of violins and violas, to be very more specific. Now, his latest recording is featuring his virtuoso performances on the priceless Stradivari, Guarneri and Bergonzi violins and violas. It's from a personal collection of Dr. David Fulton. These are magnificent instruments, the pièce de résistance. And this is one of the finest violin collections in the world.
And of course, we all know that it takes much more than an exquisite instrument to be able to be worthy of playing all over the planet. And that's to have talent. And talent can come from anywhere, especially Brandon, Manitoba. Right here in Brandon.
And yes, so the purpose of this award is to acknowledge the incredible success of and the stories of so many of our leading Western Canadian artists that are enjoying it internationally and around the world. And it's also, those artists are also breaking down barriers for the rest of us artists to go and walk through on their behalf. So
now, one of the most amazing new artists to emerge in the past decade is James Ennis from Brandon, Manitoba. He's widely considered one of the most dynamic new classical music performers in the world. Let's just roll the tape. What else can we say?
Violinist James Ennis is widely considered one of the most dynamic and exciting performers in classical music today. He has performed in over 30 countries on 5 continents, appearing with many of the world's most well-known orchestras and conductors. Ennis's extensive discography of over 20 recordings features repertoire ranging from Bach violin sonatas to John Adams road movies. His recordings have been honored with many international awards and prizes, including a Grammy, a gramophone, and 6 Juno Awards. Born in 1976 in Brandon, Manitoba, he began violin studies at the age of 4, and at 9 became a protege of the noted Canadian violinist Francis Chaplin. For several summers, he studied with Sally Thomas at the Meadowmount School of Music, continuing his studies with her in 1993 at the Juilliard School of Music in New York. He graduated from Juilliard in 1997, winning the Peter Menin Prize for Outstanding Achievement in Leadership in Music. In October 2005, James was honored by Brandon University with a Doctor of Music degree, and in July 2007, he became the youngest person ever elected as a Fellow to the Royal Society of Canada. James Ennis will add to his impressive discography with a re-recording of the Paganini Caprices, due to be released by Onyx Classics in fall 2009. James first recorded the Paganini Caprices in 1995 for Telarc. His Juno Award-winning release of Homage, a CD-DVD set featuring performances on 12 of the greatest violins and violas ever made, all belonging to the extraordinary Fulton collection, continues to garner exceptional reviews. James plays the Marsic Stradivarius of 1715 and gratefully acknowledges its extended loan from the Fulton collection. The Western Canadian Music Alliance is pleased to present James Ennis with the 2009 International Achievement Award.
It's a tremendous honor for me to accept the International Achievement Award here in my hometown of Brandon, Manitoba. I'd like to thank the Board of Directors of the Western Canadian Music Alliance, and I'd like to say a very big hello to all my friends and family here. I wish I could be with you tonight. And now would you please join me in welcoming my mother, Barbara, onto stage to accept this award on my behalf. Hi, Mom.
Is James'
Barbara?
mom here?
Here comes Barbara right now. Give her a big round of applause.
Come and join us. Wow. Wow.
James asked me to accept this. He's very grateful. Unfortunately, he had prior commitments. He's in Japan performing for the month. And but I will email him tonight as soon as I get home, and maybe he will Skype me. I'm not as into that as he is. But thank you so much.
And congratulations.
Congratulate him for us, okay? Thank you, Mom.
Wonderful, thank you.
Wow. Where would we be without our moms? There's always an incredible woman behind every amazing artist, and it's mom.
That's right. If it wasn't for him or for her, I'll just move on. Now, that violin that he was playing, it's 300 years old. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. But now we're going to step
and he's
into...
no slouch, is
yeah,
he?
that's something you do not drop. And now it's back to modern times. Many of the artists these days are releasing, independently releasing their albums. I know I've done it like 3 times myself. You've done it several times as well.
I have 3.
Yeah. I know I'm really looking forward to my new album that I'm recording next.
And what's that going to be?
Well, I have to apply to the Canada Council for this one. It's going to be a nose flute concerto album, and
oh Lord,
this is a one-day-old nose flute that
just play it.
Is the Hannibal Lecter of all musical instruments.
Oh.
And essentially you blow air out of your nose into your mouth, and it's yours forever. And
yes, it is.
And it kind of. Would you like to hear something?
Yes. A Canadian legend right here.
Yeah, I know, I'm good.
This guy got no sleep, okay?
I know, it is what it is.
Yeah, but records, albums, CDs, it's possible. It's so much easier now in many ways because of all the new recording technologies. And of course,
I don't have to go for that operation anymore.
And of course, the funding support from Factor and all the provincial music organizations.
That's right.
Yeah.
And our next presenters are from one of the leading independent labels in all of Canada, and I'm sure that he has probably one of the most amazing record and music collections in the entire country, if not the world. It's Holger Peterson from Stony Plain Records.
And with him is Hélène Moulin-Gautron. She is president of the Réseau des Grands Espaces, the Francophone Presenters Network of Western and Northern Canada, representing 4 provinces and 3 territories. Please welcome Hélène and Holger.
Here they come.
She did do great, didn't she? Pleasure to be here tonight, and there are so many international delegates here this weekend celebrating Western Canadian music, and I know one of the comments that you hear so often is the spirit of all the volunteers that make this happen, and I think that we should have a round warm of applause for all the volunteers who do so much. And of course, this is a perfect time. Another comment that we've heard so many times from all these delegates from outside of the area is what a great time to be on the prairies and to actually just experience the spirit of the prairies. And I've had a couple of spare hours this weekend, so I've had a chance to go to Verdun and Boissevain and check out the prairies, and it has been spectacular. So thanks to everybody in Brandon and the Western Canadian Music Awards for bringing us here.
Félicitations à tous les nominés dans toutes les catégories. Congratulations to all nominees in all categories. It's great to see all the musicians, industry, and media working towards a common goal and a common cause of furthering the development of the Canadian artists.
I'm here to present the award for Outstanding Independent Recording of the Year, which is sponsored by Galaxy, and it's my pleasure to program the Blues Time channel on Galaxy.
It is with great honor that I'm here to present the award for Outstanding Francophone Recording of the Year, also presented by Galaxy.
In addition to these beautiful trophies, your friends at Galaxy are also contributing cash to the award winners that they sponsor, $2,500 to each award winner, which is a wonderful contribution, I think. And even more than that, Galaxy plays new releases of all genres on its dedicated music channels.
And including the Francophones. The Réseau des Grands Espaces will also be offering the winners of the Francophone category a tour of Western Canada valued at $15,000. So let's roll the tape and check out this year's nominees.
The nominees for Outstanding Independent Album, presented by Galaxy, CBC's continuous music network, are Hot Panda, Volcano, Bloody Volcano, Library Voices, Hunting Ghosts, and other collected shorts. The Sheepdogs, The Sheepdogs Big Stand, Shout Out 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 Out, Reintegration Time, The Waking Eyes, Holding On to Whatever It Is.
And the nominees for Outstanding Francophone Recording of the Year, also presented by Galaxy, are Aller West, Hybride, Daniel Roy, Le Nombril du Monde, François Tremblay, Prophète de Malheur, Joël Lavoie, La Récolte, Saint-Pierre, 42.
And the winner of the Independent Album of the Year, The Waking Eyes.
And the winner for Outstanding Francophone Recording is Daniel Roy pour Le Nombril du Monde.
To accept on behalf of The Waking Eyes, this is Ralph James from the agency.
I don't think anybody in Western Canada knows that The Waking Eyes are one of the hardest working bands out there. Totally independent, and they're so obsessed with their music that they took 3 years to make their second record, and we're hoping that they won't take 3 years to make their third. So I'm going to accept on their behalf.
I swear I'm not trying to double dip tonight. J'aimerais remercier plusieurs personnes, Musique Action, Manitoba Film and Music, la PCM, and a whole bunch of more acronymous-licious people from everywhere. Louise Baudouin, Hélène, Réseau des Grands Espaces, my manager, Michel Durand, merci beaucoup. Mon épouse, Stacy, my wife, she's the one who sacrifices the most out of this. And my great band, et puis finalement tout le monde. Et merci.
Congratulations. To both.
Make it official.
I believe Winnipeg rocks. Francophone Recording of the Year goes to Daniel Roy. All the way from St. Boniface, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and just a little tidbit of information. Daniel lives across the back lane of our boss, Alan Seg, back home. So
It's a nice back lane.
Yes, I know.
I saw him today, actually.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Permanent smile going on here.
I think so. Were you surprised?
I was, you know what, this year I was amongst friends, Western Canada, tons of great Francophone artists, and every single one in this category, first they're friends and they all put out great records. So we didn't know who was going to win. I always said I'm in the top 5 this year, and but I'm very pleased. Obviously this award comes with a really cool tour. And it's hard for Francophone artists to tour all the Western provinces, and it's going to be really helpful to get out there, and there's so many people I need to thank, but I'll do that later, not on your time.
No, but anyways, go ahead, blaze a trail, because your music is just as important as all the rest this evening. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you very much.
The Western Canadian Music Awards continue right here in Brandon, Manitoba.
Wow, congrats.
Very
All
cool.
right, well, tonight we have been introducing you, we hope, to some many new artists. And of course, I don't know about you, but it's expanding my world a little, and it's going to, this next collaboration.
There is a musical smorgasbord of music happening behind the curtain right now. The next performance we have tonight spans 2 provinces and even more genres. Library Voices are a 10-piece collective from Regina, and they've taken the music industry by storm since forming back in 2008.
Well, performing with them are some of Vancouver's finest classical musicians from various orchestras, and together they are Trio Accord, one of Canada's premier chamber ensembles, and I tell you, this is the best-looking bunch of musicians around.
Pretty good
Sorry, I had
looking,
the tart
yeah.
came out again.
Oh.
All right, so please welcome Library Voices and Trio Accord.
Patronize me, step off the map and float. Your existence is a pinprick on a paper continent. The patron saints all patronize me, step off the map and float. And you float, and you float, and you float, and you float, you float, you float. Oh my God, gotta dull my senses. Just to be out in public, whoa, but too much trust in all you've ever known. Oh, it's safe to say the road less traveled leads back. Oh, your existence is a pinprick on a paper continent. The patron saints all patronize me. Step off the map and float. Your existence is a pinprick on a paper continent. The patron saints all patronize me. Step off the map and float. And float, and float, and float, and float, float, float. Your existence is a pinprick on a paper continent. The patron saints all patronize me. Step off the map and float. Your existence is a pinprick on a paper continent. The patron saints all patronize me.
Step off from now, then floating, 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 floating.
I love my Regina.
Hello? Let them hear ya. That was extraordinary. I'm sorry. That was awesome.
Okay,
Thank
you
you so
surprised
much.
us, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Ralph James, how do you put a group that size on the road? We're waiting. Thank you. That was really.
I know, they were amazing.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Library Voices and Trio Chord. And
Now, we're moving on to our next presenters to present the Classical Music Awards. So we've selected two big supporters of the classical music world.
John Reed is the head of Canadian Music Centre. It's based in Calgary. It's a prominent organization that promotes new concert music. And they also run the Centre Discs label. It releases Canadian classical CDs. John organized the yesterday's classical music gala concert as well. So
And it
that's
was
great.
wonderful.
Yep.
The University of Brandon has a renowned band program and music department, and we wanted to acknowledge that by inviting the conductor of their orchestra, and she's an amazing cellist, Leanne Zacharias.
And John Reed.
Yeah. Come on out.
It's all yours. It's all yours, John.
Thank you. One can only imagine, I can imagine actually, but imagine if you can, the hours and hours of work that go into writing a new piece for the classical music repertoire or recording an album of standard traditional repertoire. We have 4 of the 6 nominees for Classical Recording of the Year here tonight, and we're really thrilled about that. So please join me in appreciating all the nominees for Classical Recording of the Year.
As to outstanding Canadian composition, we have many composers in Western Canada that we can be truly proud of. And we have 5 of the 6 nominees here tonight, and several of them were heard in our concert last night, the Classical Music Showcase in your wonderful hall here in Brandon, the Lorne Watson Recital Hall. What an incredible sound it was for our Classical Music Showcase. I'm here to present, thank you, Brandon. I'm here to present the award for Outstanding Classical Composition. Please roll the tape.
The nominees for Outstanding Classical Composition are Alain Perron, Northern Lights, Soir d'hiver. Gareth L. Cook, A Miner's Song. Jeffrey Ryan, String Quartet No. 3, Sonata Distorta. Pietra Grella Mosecco, The Secret Garden String Quartet No. 2. Sid Robinovich, Rhoda Recordata. T. Patrick Carabra, A Hammer for Your Thoughts.
And the nominees for Outstanding Classical Recording are Alexander Salyakov, Sonata Album. Sarah Hagen, Glass House Dancing. Sid Robinovich, Sepharad. Stephen Chapman, Due East. Trio Accord, Goldberg Variations. Windrose Trio, Path of Contact.
And the winner of Outstanding Classical Composition is T. Patrick Carabray for A Hammer for Your Thoughts.
And the winner of Classical Recording is the Windrose Trio.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I feel like those other guys earlier. I don't win anything, so this is great. I want to say a couple thank yous. The Canadian Music Centre and the Centre Disc for releasing the album, all the musicians who played on the album, and my wife, Mary Jo. She puts up with a lot.
Well, congratulations. Are we good? All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, and I'm going to read the acceptance from the Windrose Trio. They'd like to thank producers John Mann and Ayanna Anderson, recording engineer Corey Haberstock, Brian Taylor at Gramophone, the best music shop in Edmonton, apparently. The Alberta Federation for the Arts, Alison Campbell, for continuing support, and our newest fan, Stuart Campbell. Thank you.
Very nice.
Congratulations to you both.
Brandon likes to congratulate their hometown all the time by giving out awards. Okay, first of all, it's James Ennis, and now it's T. Patrick Carabray for classical composition. Congratulations, Patrick.
Thank you so much. It was a real surprise for me. It's so great to follow Jimmy. You know, I remember Jimmy when he was 16 years old playing a concert with my wife rehearsing in our basement. You know, so it's great to have that connection.
We do go back, don't we, Patrick?
We
because
sure do. We were up
we're formerly with the Winnipeg Symphony.
Symphony Orchestra. We were on tour together.
I know.
Way up north.
Way up north.
Yeah.
So what are you
I think
doing
at that
now
time
in
my
Brandon?
hair matched your parka.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. We love the natural look, though. So what are you doing in Brandon now?
Well, I teach at Brandon University. I've always, for the last 17 years, I've taught here, and for the first time in a long time, I'm not spending as much time in Winnipeg, which is kind of sad, but I'm getting more time to write my own music, so I'm pretty enthusiastic about that and teaching my students.
Yes, and winning awards.
Winning awards, yeah, that's a really nice surprise. So great to have so many of my friends and colleagues in the classical music area come for the awards this weekend. We've had a lovely time. Everybody's over at my place and chatting it up, and we had a concert last night, so it's been a great weekend.
Okay, great. After party at the Carabray House. Don't go away.
That
There's
could
still
well
more
be.
to come on the Western Canadian Music Awards here in Brandon, Manitoba.
While we're speaking about classical music in schools and all that sort of thing, there was an award presented yesterday at the industry brunch, so we want to talk about that briefly.
And it's called the Heritage Award. It was presented to Dr. Robert Turner, who was a long-standing professor at the University of Manitoba's School of Music. In his long and distinguished career, he composed 70 major compositions, from operas to symphonic and chamber works to concertos and private commissions. Just take a look at the career of Dr. Robert Turner.
Well, I think the best thing to do is just get at it and let's work out some of the problems. See whether Dr. Turner runs for the nearest exit when he hears
I'm
it.
dying to hear it for the first time.
Well, here goes.
After I've heard it once, I'll leave.
Robert Turner was born in Montreal on June 6, 1920, and studied piano from an early age. He developed an interest in composition during these lessons, and his first pieces were written without any formal instruction. During high school, Robert's advanced piano studies with Frank Hansen and Walter Hungerford at the McGill Conservatory of Music led him to study composition and orchestration with Irvin Cooper.
We're used to sitting close together and so we can hear each other, and you've given us a diagram in the beginning of this piece where we're supposed to sit about 17 feet apart. And what are we going to do about this?
Well, the idea was to differentiate the instruments as much as possible. Took the bull by the horns and decided to separate them completely.
As a scholarship student at McGill, Robert Turner studied music theory and composition and received his Bachelor of Music degree in 1943. In 1949, he majored in composition with Roy Harris at Vanderbilt University's George Peabody College, graduating with a Master of Music degree in 1950. In 1952, Robert Turner joined the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation as music producer in Vancouver.
Kind of reminder that where I begin a new theme, that the tempo is still the same.
He also completed the requirements for the Doctorate of Music from McGill University and received this degree in 1953. In 1968, having spent a year in Italy composing his first opera, The Bride Ship, Dr. Turner decided to devote more time to composition and accepted a professorship at the University of Manitoba's School of Music.
Marked Lesto Volante. You were in Italy when you wrote
There's
this.
a couple of Italian words
Translation,
I
please.
picked up.
Robert Turner has composed some 70 compositions in all forms, from symphonic and chamber works to operatic, vocal, and ensemble pieces, including 3 symphonies, 4 concertos, 3 string quartets, and 2 operas. He has fulfilled a great number of commissions from prominent national and international organizations and soloists, most notably the Canada Council, the Manitoba Arts Council, and CBC Radio. His orchestral works have been successfully performed under many distinguished conductors. In recognition of his distinguished, creative, and innovative contributions to Canadian music and culture, Robert Turner received the Commemorative Medal for the 125th anniversary of the Confederation of Canada in 1993 and the Order of Canada in 2003. The Western Canadian Music Alliance is pleased to present its Heritage Award for 2009 to Dr. Robert Turner.
Oh, curtain didn't come out.
What was happening there?
All right, so our next our next presenters, the Honorable Eric Robinson has done more for the Western Canadian music industry than any of his predecessors with the cultural portfolios in any province. And I count him as a friend.
Very nice,
Very
very
lucky.
nice. The WCMAs next year are going to be held in Kelowna, British Columbia, 2010. And the men behind that bid are also just opened the Music BC's regional office in Kelowna. It's Bob Deeth and Quinn Best. So please say hello to the Honorable Eric Robinson, Minister of Culture, Sport and Tourism for Manitoba, and Music BC's Bob Deeth and Quinn Best. Here they are.
Thank you all very much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to, first of all, express my greetings on behalf of the people and the government of Manitoba, and first of all, commend the tremendous work of the people of Brandon, and again, being good hosts to our neighbors in Western Canada. Thank you all very much for a very wonderful job that you have done. All the volunteers, Mayor Burgess, MLA Drew Caldwell, thank you all very much for the great work that you have done in promoting Western music, or music rather, to other parts of Canada. And I know that the WCMAs are going to be going to British Columbia. I'm here with my friend Quinn. And Quinn, I look forward to the great show that we're going to be having in Kelowna in a beautiful Okanagan.
Yeah,
Tell us about it.
I'll just jump in here too before.
Why
Quinn.
don't you?
That's fine. That's okay. I'm going off script, everybody, so my apologies. Because my name is Bob Deeth. I'm the president of the WCMAs. I'm also the executive director of Music BC. And no one ever thanks John Donnelly and James Cowan and Sean McKay, were the producers of this show. So I thought I'd go off script and say, big round of applause for the production team. Thank you so much. And we will get to the other thing. And also, another guy who never gets enough recognition is our executive director, Rick Fenton. So please give it up for Rick. And just want to thank Manitoba again and the government of Manitoba for allowing us to be here, and the beautiful city of Brandon. So thank you so much for everything. Now, I'm very proud to announce that next year, Music BC and the province of British Columbia, we're very, very pleased to be going to Kelowna. And our head of our host committee is here, Quinn Best, who's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Well, this is an amazing experience, just to see everyone here tonight, so many like-minded people coming together to celebrate our industry. I'm blessed to have the opportunity to be your host committee chair next year in Kelowna. And just so you all know that it will be a new date, so we'll be moving the date up to October 14th through 17th, so you want to mark that in your calendar now. And for those of you folks who don't know about Kelowna, Kelowna is very much a growing, blossoming city. We have a beautiful wine culture, a beautiful lake. We're the third largest radio market, and we're a necessary stop in terms of Western Canada touring. So we definitely appreciate the opportunity to grow our industry. So thank you all very much for letting us host next year's WCMAs. So, in terms of tonight, I'm presenting the award for Outstanding Instrumental Recording.
And I'm here tonight to present the award for the Outstanding Aboriginal Recording.
So let's roll the tape.
The nominees for Outstanding Aboriginal Recording, presented by CanWest Media, are Billy Joe Green, First Law of the Land, If Broken, Return to Maker, Eagle and Hawk, Siren Song, Inez, Sing Soul Girl, Tanya Tagak, Hawk, Team Res Official, The World and Everything in It.
And the nominees for Outstanding Instrumental Recording are Don Alder, Not a Planet, Joel Fafard, Three Hens Escape Oblivion, Steve Dawson, Telescope, the Mark Atkinson Trio, the Mark Atkinson Trio 4, U Calgary String Quartet, Far Behind I Left My Country.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the most outstanding, have I got the right one here? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. The winner for Outstanding Aboriginal Recording of the Year, Eagle and Hawk for Siren Song.
And the winner for Instrumental Recording of the Year is Steve Dawson.
I'm just a poor man at a loss for words. It's such a strange, strange feeling.
Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I would actually.
Oh, you have a microphone yourself.
So I do. So I
There
do.
you go. I'm sorry.
Well, I want to thank all the folks that supported us throughout the years, like Manitoba Film and Sound, which is now Manitoba Film and Music. Yes, indeed. And also the Manitoba Music, Minister Eric Robinson, thank you very much for your commitment to Manitoba music, Aboriginal culture and music. And just thank you very much for coming out to Brandon and enjoying your weekend. Here's my good friend Jay.
Hello, Brandon!
Sorry. I'd like to thank Colonel Kevin Walters and Rick Fenton because they told us to say that, and Bruce LePere and all of Manitoba. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Steve Dawson, what do you have to say?
Thanks to my band, and I'd like to thank Factor for supporting the recording. I'd also like to point out the Canada Council for the Arts, which supports recordings like this: blues, jazz, classical, roots, Aboriginal, world music. The recording program has officially been canceled by the federal government as of last week. And if you have any interest in those types of music and you want to see it continue in Canada, please look online and for the petition, and please add your name to the list. We could use all the help we can get. Thank you.
Congratulations, Steve. Thanks all.
Exit this way, gentlemen. Thank you. Well, let's bring out our presenters for the next award and see what categories and winners they have in waiting. Yes. I don't know what to do here now. Are you okay?
Just a second.
How come why are you always being carried around?
I don't know.
Winnipeg is seriously cleaning up here at the WCMAs. Eagle and Hawk, Siren Song, Aboriginal Recording. What can we say, Vince?
Well,
Vince,
we're
you're here?
excited. Well, we're excited. It's a great CD, and wow, it's just really great to be out here and to have one of these finally. Finally. Yeah, really. Actually, yeah, this is our first WCMA. We're really excited.
Very, very excited. Now, a little bit about this record, because you've done some amazing projects back home too, and also recording and performing with the Winnipeg Symphony. So you've done a lot for the Aboriginal music scene.
Well, I mean, we had some opportunities in the last year, and we took advantage. We got to play with the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra and showcase a lot of the music off Siren Song. And I think we really had a good time doing it, and it's just another stop in the Eagle and Hawk 2009 calendar. So.
Rolling right along, and now after this we go into the Aboriginal People's Choice Music Awards. Jay, that's always a big one for Eagle and Hawk too.
It's a huge award show, and it's still growing, and we've been fairly lucky in the past at that show, and hoping for another good season.
And you're just looking forward to the after party, right?
I'm just happy to be here with my friends.
Oh, yes. Well, congratulations once again, Eagle and Hawk. We'll see you guys, I think, for sure again this year.
I hope so. Thanks, Tracy.
Okay, the Western Canadian Music Awards continue right here in Brandon, Manitoba.
We are still backstage talking to the winners. Steve Dawson, you seem really relaxed out there. What's going through your mind right now? So you seem really mellow. You're not even like holding it up like for the world to see. What's going through your mind, buddy? Just another day at the office?
No, it's always nice to win a prize, and this record was a special one for me because it was sort of the culmination of a year of work on a new instrument. And so this is an instrumental record that I did on this new instrument, so it's a special one for me.
Have you had a chance to walk around Brandon, really take in the experience, take in the way these awards have just absolutely taken over the city?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's nice when they come to small towns and the small towns get really into it. And the venues have been cool, and I've been going out and seeing lots of good bands, a lot of good stuff from Manitoba and Saskatchewan that I wouldn't normally get to see, so it's good.
So what has the highlights been so far of this past few days?
Well,
and again, you're not displaying this, man. You're fidgeting.
Okay.
You gotta hold that up. This
There
is
we
TV,
go.
my friend.
Sheepdogs, those guys were really good. They're from Saskatoon, right?
You betcha.
Yeah, Saskatoon. They were probably my favorite band that I saw this weekend, actually.
All right, what's next for you, sir?
Heading back home and working on some records. I'm a producer, so I'm going to work on some records and then do a little tour through Alberta and BC, and that's about it for me.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations. We're continuing talking to the winners here backstage at the 2009 Western Canadian Music Awards right here in Brandon, Manitoba.
All right, so are we bringing out our next presenters?
Yes, I already did my part.
Did
It's
you?
your time now.
I was sweating. It's me now. Oops. All right, I'd like to welcome Will Strickland, the Executive Director of the Canadian Urban Music Association, and with him, the Executive Director of Manitoba Music, Sarah Stasiak. Hi. Come on out. Thanks.
It's all yours.
Right in the center.
It's all yours. Well, we're very happy to be here, and I am Will Strickland, the president of UMAC, the Urban Music Association of Canada, with the lovely and effervescent Sarah Stasiak. How are you, Sarah?
Fantastic. Thank you, Will.
Looking great. Isn't
As
you looking
are
good,
you.
guys? She said I'm looking good, too, but, as a purveyor of, sartorial splendor and fine haberdashery, like a good friend of mine who's chosen from the Don Cherry collection, Mr. J.P. Elson, I know I'm looking good. It's all because of my brother from another mother, JP, so.
Will was apparently supposed to bring the funny tonight, and me,
I
I guess,
guess.
the street credibility.
Well, let's talk about the real purpose that we're here for. We're here to present the outstanding urban recording of the year and the outstanding rap and hip-hop recording of the year. So I guess we can, I would say roll the tape, but they don't even use tape anymore, so why don't we just roll it?
The nominees for Outstanding Urban Recording are Ishq Bector, Daku Daddy, Crystal Dos Santos, Paramedic, Love, Doubt, and Soul, Souls in Rhythm, Funklore, Scavenger, One More Night with You.
And the nominees for Outstanding Rap or Hip Hop Recording are Dragonfly Empire, Redefine, Grand Analog, Touch Your Toes, The Mavericks Team, Election Year, Mocha Only, Carrots and Eggs, Sweatshop Union, Water Street.
Okay, well, we just want to be clear that everyone who was nominated in all of these categories tonight, they're all winners, so we're not going to say the winner is. We're going to say the award goes to, for the best urban recording of the year. I already know the answer. I already know the answer. I'm like the mighty Kreskin. So, the winner of the year, or the award goes to Miss Crystal Dos Santos, for Crystal Dos Santos.
And the winner of the Outstanding Rap Hip Hop Recording goes to Touch Your Toes, Grand Analog.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Way down.
wanna dance with me, got to move your body.
This is a story of a man from down south. The fan migrated to the north.
There he is.
As you're making your way down, I'm going to talk to Crystal. Congratulations.
Am I allowed to swear? Because holy shit. You guys, oh my God, this is my first CD and my first award, my first everything. So, holy crap. But thank you, Phil Lehman, my producer, and Amia and Ralco Radio for funding the album. So, oh my God.
Well done.
On behalf of the whole crew, I just want to say thanks. More than anything, after being on the road for 2 years and just traveling, you kind of realize who your friends and your foes are, and it's really important to express love to my family. So love to Mom and Dad, and my brother who's not here, Mr. Analog is looking like this. That was him. So peace.
All right. Congratulations.
Crystal! Finally, someone is very excited to win the award. Hold it up proudly. What's going through your mind? Just scream.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
How long have you been dreaming about something like this?
A very, very, very long time, I think. But yeah, this is what? Like what? Cool.
I ran into you yesterday. Been enjoying your time in Brandon. I mean, this is probably kind of capping it off. This is probably the focal point of your time in Brandon, but the
Slightly
last couple of days.
monumental, yeah. Slightly friggin' amazing. Like best weekend. Best
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah?
It was, yeah, so good. Yeah,
Barely.
yeah, you know, can you understand?
Barely. I love your energy though. What's next for you?
Well, working on a new album. It's concept sort of idea. And I've already performed a couple of songs, and hopefully, you know, like people will receive the rest of the album like they've been receiving the 2 new songs. Because wow, oh my God! And then I take over the world. That's all.
Fair enough. We're not going to top that quote. Just scream us out of here again. All right, we're continuing talking to the winners of Backstage here at the Western Canadian Music Awards right here in Brandon, Manitoba.
This is the closest I'm ever going to get to an award, balancing it on the hand of, well, can I say right now the better half, or one of the half of Grand Analog. Yes, I know. Where is your brother, Oldfield?
My brother right now is in Toronto, participating in the Manifesto conference as well, because we're jumping back and forth. There's a lot of work going on. So he actually stopped back in Winnipeg to do some work there, and then I believe right now is on his way to Toronto to do some work there as well. So we're all over the place right now.
Yeah.
We can actually cross each other on the highway, because I was doing work in one province, and then on the way here I saw him and I was like, yo! And then I came here while he left, and now I'm off to Hamiota tomorrow, so like we're all over the place.
Hamiota, what are you doing in Hamiota?
With the Manitoba Arts Council, yay Manitoba Arts Council. I'm going to do one of 2 programs that I put together. This program is a dance program that incorporates Hatha Yoga, because I'm also a certified Bikram yoga instructor. So I'm going to teach kids how to keep themselves fit.
Wow. And then play music.
Yeah.
All the same.
Play music, make people smile.
Yeah.
You know.
And this album does make us smile. Can you touch your toes?
You know what? I can. And since I got certified as an instructor, I can do a lot more than that.
Ooh. Okay. Anyways, Grand Analog, congratulations. Urban hip hop best group of the year in my books.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, Grand Analog. Don't go away. There's still more to come at the Western Canada Music Awards right here in Brandon, Manitoba.
Okay, are you ready?
Are
you ready for it?
Come on.
2
We're all
hours
ready.
ago, 2 hours ago, we sent them into the basement, like good parents do. Said, go down there and make your damn noise.
Record of
And
the Week
it is
Club,
time.
are we ready?
Yes, it's true. Well, I just want to take a second here and just say, yeah, it is time for Record of the Week Club. I want to introduce everybody that's part of the crew. At the helm, we have Mike Pitkow, and at rhythm section, we have Joanna Miller. Sorry, Joanna. On drums, we have Sky Onason. Sky Onason on bass. Sorry.
Yep.
Can I just back up?
Sure.
Jeez. Joanna Miller is on drums. Sky Onison is on bass, unless they changed it.
I think they're good. All right, lending their songwriting and performing skills are Andrew Braun of the Laura Smith Band, Matt Schellenberg of the Liptonians, and Leroy Stagger. Here is Record of the Week Club.
It's gonna be fun.
Woo!
Once upon a time you were my queen. I lived like a king. Living in a big glass house on a hilltop. You wore my ring. Sometimes the darkness just creeps in, throwing shadows in the afternoon. Sun hides behind the shade in the treetop. Be home soon. Be home soon. Don't you fall apart. From an empty page. Putting words on an empty page, feeling about the same. Sometimes the sun creeps in, throwing shadows in the afternoon. Darkness hides behind the clouds in the treetop. I'll be home soon. Yes, I'll be home soon. Don't you fall apart. Step out of the dark. Don't you fall apart. Step out of the dark. Don't you fall apart. Thanks.
Record of the week.
2
That was
hours
pretty
in the
good.
making. That was
Only-
great.
And I even heard my name in that guitar solo. Yeah.
Good.
Didn't you hear it?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, I totally heard it. But clearly, you guys did have some of those mushrooms. That was pretty spacey. That was awesome. They are bugging out right now. Okay, it's time to bring out our next presenters. Please welcome one of the producers of the biggest country festival in Manitoba. From Dauphin's Country Fest is Neil Peterson.
And with him, please say hello to Astro Media's Frank McGuire from Brandon's KX 96 FM. And Astro Media are proud sponsors of the rock recording this year.
Very nice. Here they are.
All right.
Well, Frank's great to be here tonight.
Yes, it is. I'm a little bit country as well, but I'm a heck of a lot more rock and roll.
All right.
Yeah. Country first?
No, I think rock first.
We're going to go rock first. All right, rock first. Astro Media is very pleased to support Canadian rock and roll and music in general. 82 stations across Canada. And what about this weekend, though? Before I go any further, I'd be remiss to thank our volunteers, all the venue managers for having so much great music permeate the air throughout Brandon. It was a wonderful weekend. Thanks to all the players as well for putting on such great shows. I had a great time. How about you? And on behalf of Astro Media and our host stations here, KX96 and 101.1 FM The Farm, we would like to wish the best of luck to the nominees in the Outstanding Rock category.
And Dauphin's Country Fest is proud to present the award for the Outstanding Country Recording of the Year. As you may know, Dauphin's Country Fest is Canada's longest-running country music festival. We're also a not-for-profit organization who this year is putting $400,000 back into the community to build a community theater in Dauphin. So that's something we're very proud of. So let's roll the tape.
The Western Canadian Music Awards nominees for Outstanding Rock Recording of the Year: 5440, Northern Soul; Chad Van Galen, Soft Airplane; The Pack AD, Funeral Mixtape; Theory of a Dead Man, Scars and Souvenirs; The Waking Eyes, Holding On to Whatever It Is.
And the nominees for Outstanding Country Recording, presented by Dauphin Country Fest, are Aaron Pritchett, Thankful; Doc Walker, Beautiful Life; George Canyon, What I Do; The Higgins, Real Thing; The Roadhammers, The Roadhammers 2.
Dauphin's Country Fest is pleased to present the award for the Outstanding Country Recording to Manitoba's own Doc Walker.
Okay, let's do the rock and roll now. Any drummers back there? Get a drum roll, please. Astro Media is pleased to announce the winner of the Outstanding Rock Recording of the Year, going to Theory of a Dead Man, Scars and Souvenirs.
This old house. We wouldn't be doing our job if Doc Harker wasn't on the road already. So they are on tour right now in BC. They wish they could be here. They wanted to thank their manager, Ron Kitchener, of course, their agent, Nick Minema, and all the fans. And these guys, you know, they're road dogs for sure. And they definitely are out there playing for the people. And they would like to be here, but guess what? They're not.
Tells it like it is.
And I think Theory of the Dead Man is not okay.
Well, Theory guys are unable to be here, but I'll gladly accept the award on behalf of them. They'd like to thank all their West Coast fans and all the Canadian fans as well for the support. 604 Records, Universal Records, their management, and everyone else that has helped Theory over the years. Thank you from Theory of a Dead Man.
Congratulations to both of you.
Good stuff. You know, SoCan is also the songwriter's best friend. And year-round, these hard-working individuals work to collect your money for songwriters and fighting for the protection of your copyrights in tights. Our next award is presented by SoCan.
And SoCan has selected a wonderful songwriter who performed this afternoon, I believe, to present this award on their behalf. He is a Saskatchewan-based singer-songwriter who has a big future ahead of him. Please welcome Cody Prevost.
Hey everybody, it's a pleasure to be here tonight. How about a big round of applause for all the performers who performed tonight? So I just want to say, when it comes to the music business, it all starts with the song. I'm here to announce the award for Outstanding Songwriter of the Year presented by SoCan. Let it roll.
The nominees for Songwriter of the Year presented by SoCan are Chad Van Galen, Soft Airplane. J.P. Ho, The Dear John Letters. Rami Mays, Aching in Your Bones. Scott Nolan, Receiver Reflector. The Ducks, Fast-Paced World.
And the winner of Outstanding Songwriter of the Year presented by SoCan is Rami Mays for Aching in Your Bones.
I can't tell you that I love you. I can't.
Holy shit.
That's so, I know I wasn't supposed to swear, I forgot. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe people like my song so much. It's all I know how to do. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much. I have so many friends in Winnipeg that have taught me how to write songs. The Perpetrators, the Derangers, Scott Nolan, and my family and friends are awesome. Ashley, my daughter. I'm blown away. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome.
Congratulations, Rami.
Good job. Congratulations.
That's two, sugar.
And thank you. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it. And we'll move on to wrap up the evening now for you folks. Whoa, gee whiz, it feels like we've just begun.
Wrapping up?
Well, it's time to do more things. So.
Well, we've been mixing it up all night with collaborations by all our performers, and we have one more to end the show. But
First off, we want to say a big thank you to everybody on behalf of the WCMA Board of Directors. We'd like to thank the Brandon Host Committee.
And the production team.
And we also want to thank the 5 music industry associations. Give them a big round of applause as well.
Come on, Sask Music, Alberta Music, Music Yukon,
Music BC, and our host for this year.
Manitoba Music.
Yes, indeed. You guys did a great job. This is a lot of fun. And thanks everyone as well for all your help that helped along as far as the weekend, the volunteers and the drivers and all that kind of stuff. Man.
Oh yeah,
That's great.
This has been a great weekend. It's a great finale to our show, and we thank everyone from Brandon, the host committee, for being here for us. It was a good show, and next year we're hoping to just as much fun in Kelowna.
There will be a sandcastle building competition in Kelowna next year for artists, and you don't believe me, do you?
No.
It's going to happen. It's definitely going to be happen. But it's going to be a great time. If you've never been to Kelowna, you're going to really, really enjoy the town. It's very, very cool. And they make a lot of wine there.
Is that why Tim Tamashiro, I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie.
What am I supposed to do?
All the day and night time. Hear me sigh.
Hello.
All right, okay, bring it on home.
Yeah, bring it
right
on
now,
home.
we
What's up
actually
for
have
you?
a little surprise. Someone's going to be very surprised tonight. Now, before we bring out our final act, we've got, one more special mention. Now, we told you tonight that this building has its 40th year birthday anniversary. One of the crew guys here at the Brandon Centennial Auditorium has worked here for 40 years. And as a matter of fact, he helped build the auditorium 40 years ago by working on the construction crew. And then he took a job on the stage crew, and now he's been the stage manager here ever since.
Peter Ponchnik is retiring after this show.
He's
There
retiring.
he is. He's retiring
He's
after this
retiring.
show. It's his very last show after 40 years. Give him a round of applause for all of his hard work and determination. Congratulations to you, sir. This curtain call is for you, for all the curtain calls you've given
Peter
all the
Ponchnik.
artists that have been around. Everybody's so thankful.
Backstage,
Once
he'll always
behind the
stay that way.
scenes, he's always behind the
Thanks
scenes.
for your work, Peter. Wow. Wow, that's a good story.
It's really something, isn't it?
All right. Now we're ready for our final performance. And now this performance, they're going to be covering at least 3 languages and many genres of music. It features Delhi to Dublin, who won here tonight from BC, exciting and eclectic bands whose blend of Indian and Celtic music has taken them all over the world. They're wild.
And then collaborating with them tonight is LA
West.
LA West. I have to get this straight. LA West, an incredible francophone group from Alberta. They're first-class musicianship. They're lush harmonies. I've earned them a ton of respect. So,
And I might add that one of the group in LA West is my dear friend and my songwriting partner, Robert Walsh.
well, that's nice to know.
I had to just.
There you go. Yeah, you have to squeeze it in.
All
there.
right, folks. Welcome for our finale, Delhi to Dublin and LA West.
Yeah, baby.
Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans boîte. Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans boîte. Allez ouest, tout le monde les pieds dans boîte. J'ai perdu ma langue. J'ai perdu ma culture. Y'en a qui disent que je fais dur. T'es comme un rond dans un rectangle. T'es un assimilé déraciné. Un perdu dépaysé. J'suis même gêné vous en parler. Ça fait 10 ans que j'ai mangé la tourtière. Je connais même plus mes prières. J'ai oublié qu'est-ce qui t'est arrivé sur les plaines d'Abraham. Je sais pas si je vais m'échapper d'influence, donc ça m'habille en blanc. Leur je t'aime, j'ai même pris le goût des chips, du A&W. Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans le bois. Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans le bois. Allez ouest, tout le monde les pieds dans le bois. Chum s'appelle Chum, l'autre s'appelle Joe, je mange du chop suey avec mon ami Koski. Lui il dit qu'il y a mieux le spaghetti. On est des assimilés, des racinés, perdus dépaysés. J'suis pas gêné de en parler. Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans le bois. Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans le bois. Allez ouest, tout le monde les pieds dans le bois. ਨੱਚਦੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਚ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਚੰਪੇ ਪੈਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਬਣਿਆ ਬਚਾਲ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਚ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਪੇਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਹੋ ਚੁੰਗੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੇੜੀਆਂ ਕੱਟਨੇ ਉਹ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਨੱਚਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਂਦੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਤੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਹੋ ਨੀ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਦਿਲ ਨੱਚਦੇ nachide, honi dili nachide, dili nachide, haini dili nachide. Allez ouest, alouette les pieds dans l'ouest. 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 Allez ouest, tout le monde les pieds dans respect all the single one of you.
And Delhi to Dublin.
Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was incredible.
Wow.
You were incredible.
Thank you for everyone for being here. We had a great night. Safe drive home.
Did you have a great night?
Thanks to the crew. Hey.
Thanks to everybody who brought
Congratulations to all the winners, all the nominees, everyone who made their way to Brandon to be here tonight. Thank you.
It was our pleasure to be here with you as well. And for the delegates, come and join us at the party back at the hotel. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
What an amazing end to an amazing night. Tracy, how do you even describe what we just saw? Like, my jaw has been dropped. It's on the floor.
Good, good. I told you. Did I not tell you? Delhi to Dublin. You have to listen. You have to see them. They're right now just getting pictures taken. We're backstage. We've had so much fun tonight. So much fun.
Absolutely. What was the big story of the night for you?
I think Romy Mays and Winnipeg. I'm sorry.
Right.
I know I did a lot of the interviews, but hey,
That's
Winnipeg
okay.
rocks.
Yeah, Deep Dark Woods from Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Keeping it real, representing Saskatoon. Congratulations to you guys. Tracy, tonight has been so much fun.
It was. And you know what? It was a pleasure working with you, and I think we should do this more often.
Did we just have a moment? I think we just had a moment. Big thanks to the good people of WCG TV.
Yes, they did a wonderful job. So thank you so much, Curtis. Thank you, WCG TV. And from all of us here in Brandon, Manitoba, good night.
Good night.